It's October now, and for some reason I've been having a bear of a time finding canned pumpkin.
The planet's on fucking fire.
But anyway, I got these instead. It's not really fall until you have a big pile of gourds decorating the kitchen table. So tonight I'm making pumpkin pie with homemade puree from scratch.
To start, I'll line this baking sheet with parchment paper. Now I'll have the pumpkin. Now I'll clean out and retain the seeds. I'm going to place these cut side down on the baking sheet, and those are going to bake for something like 45 to 60 minutes until easily pierced in several places with a knife. Next, I'll clean and rinse the seeds. Get these as dry as possible using paper towels. Vegetable oil, salt, garlic powder, paprika, pepper. That a quick toss. Alright, and I'm gonna just cook this in the toaster. These cook for 15 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey, there we go, perfect. Yeah, that's easy to pierce. Nice, that is exactly what we are looking for. Look at that. Ooh, yes. Man, that looks, I'm tempted to just eat it roasted instead of making a pie. Maybe I'll do that with my second pumpkin at a later time. I'm just gonna give this like 20 minutes to cool, and then we'll food process. Alright, I think we're ready to scoop these into the food processor. The skin is actually so soft, I'm just gonna peel it. Now I'm just gonna process this until very smooth, probably about 3 to 5 minutes. Alright, I'd say that is looking pretty smooth. The last step, I'm just gonna run this through a sieve to remove water. Okay, now we are finally ready to start on the actual pie. 3 large eggs, 1 1/4 cups of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon cornstarch, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1 1/2 teaspoons ground cinnamon. At this point the recipe calls for heavy cream, but I'm going to use coconut milk instead. And now we want 1/4 cup milk, 1/2 teaspoon ground ginger. Now I want 1/4 teaspoon ground nutmeg, but we only have whole nutmeg, so I'm gonna have to grind some up real quick. Lastly, we're gonna do 1/8 teaspoon black pepper. Now we just whisk again. Preheat the oven to 375 and we'll start working on the crust. I'm using store-bought crust this time because lazy. Now I'm going to prepare an egg wash with another large egg and 1 tablespoon of milk. Now this goes in the oven to pre-bake for 10 minutes. I'm baking this pie in the middle of the night, so Apricot's a little bit too sleepy to interfere like he usually does. Uh-oh, I've roused him. Oh dear. See, this is why you use pie weights to hold the crust down while you pre-bake. I don't own pie weights though, so we're just gonna do very nice, excellent job. I guess that's gonna go in a pumpkin bread tomorrow. This is actually starting to look like a pie. I'm just going to put some aluminum foil on the outside edges so the crust doesn't burn. It has been a full hour. Let's pull this thing out. Right, this has been cooling in the fridge overnight. Let's see if it slices cleanly. Yeah, it's good. It's real good, especially given that the amount of pumpkin I had wasn't exactly correct. Making a pie in observance of October? Yeah, it's my favorite month. That's awfully homey. Normally you're so busy this time of year. New York, Montreal. This year you were considering New Orleans, weren't you? We already did a travel-related FOMO bit, you hack. I'm just saying. Can we just not? Anyway, I wasn't doing travel FOMO again. I was pointing out the downward trend in your nightlife and partying. Can we not? You become more of a homebody every year. Can we not? The current trend, you'll be in a nursing home by October 2021. Given the current state of affairs, I think staying home is perfectly reasonable. I thought you said we weren't talking about that. You know what? I don't have to put up with this. What are you doing? Hey, stop. Hey, stop it. Hey, knock it off. Stop. Hey, I'm internalizing. Hey! Hey! Hey, let me out of here! Hey! You can't keep me bottled up forever! Hey! Dude, hey, come on!
Apricot boy.